What's up, guys? Gator with self.dev. We are back doing another LinkedIn assessment for you. This time we are going to do they added a lot, but the XML assessment. Had somebody message me about this. I don't think I've ever used XML before, so we're about to see how good my Google skills are. And as always, this is for educational purposes only. I'm probably not going to pass this. You're going to get a different set of questions when you take it because they have a test bank they pull from. So this is just to give you an idea of what the questions will look like, and let's do it. Boom. All right, so what is the last step in extending XHTML modules? The last step is to create the DTD for the XHTML extension, which references both the XHTML module and the new module. The last step is to complete the extension. The last step is to verify that the XHTML is well formed. Like I said, we're going to Google a lot on this. So, last step in extending. Boom. All right. Last step is to create the actual DTD machinery for the extension. Is machinery on here? Is that one of the options? Nope, that's not in there. 30 seconds left, so it references both the module, the whatever module, and the new module, which contain the new schemas. I think it's this one because this talks about the extension and the module and the new modules. So I think it's that. All right, cool. Asynchronous JS and XML Ajax. Oh, that's what it is. Ajax is XML? Interesting. Anyway, is a technique for creating better, faster, more interactive web apps. In addition to JS and XML on the back end, what technologies are commonly used to craft Ajax experiences on the front end? HTML, CSS, and the DOM. None of the other ones are front end stuff. So, all right, you are converting your HTML file into XHTML strict. Which code snippet will validate without errors? All right, what's different in these two? BG color, name, background section, and then there's a P with bold with a B tag and body HTML. What's different in this one? Okay, so I think the only difference is the body. Is that what's different in each one? Yeah, so we've got color equals that hex value, ID equal body section, and then name. So let's see. Oh, and then the tag in there as well. So let's do. What are the tags? Is there like a B? Is B a tag in XHTML? Must be nested properly. Oh, why is that wrong? Oh, okay, gotcha, because the ending's messed up on that. Okay, is that messed up on any of these? Nope, that's the same on all of those. So that part's right. Is that a thing, BG color? It looks like it is. All right, so that's the thing. We're gonna go with color equals this, because I'm out of time. All right, you are working with the following XML code snippet. You have this line in your XSLT code. XSL value of select car make. What does it display? Interesting. I'm not sure. It wouldn't say just 2000 because the dollar sign's in the bracket, so we can rule that out. It might just say Cadillac because that's there. We can rule out this one too because if it says Escalade, it would say the price as well, I believe. So it's either B or C. I'm not sure what this is doing. The XSL value of select equals, it's like a file path. So is this like a file? And we're saying grab this. If we are, I think it would be this one. So we're gonna go with B. Final answer. You win the $1 million, woo! All right, you need to display the list of cars in the code snippet below in a column format with a counter column for each row. Which XPath function do you use for the counter? Let's see, XPath counter function. Count. Boom. Easy peasy. All right, you are working with this XML code snippet from the XML document cars.xml. You need to return the information about the cars built after the year 2000 as an ordered list, starting with the most recent. What does your XQuery look like? XML is like what they used before JSON, right? That's why I don't know it, because I came in like when JSON was a thing, so. What does your XQuery look like? Okay, well, it says we need an ordered list. I'm assuming UL and OL are still the same in XML, so we're gonna go with it's either B or D because we want an ordered list, so OL. For X in doc cars /cars, what's different in those two? I wish I could expand this box, that would help a lot. Where X $year, okay, so we've got that. Order by X year descending or DES. Okay, it is this one because that has descending. This one has descending. This one doesn't have anything in it. I have 13 seconds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that based off of that descending thing. Next, all right. The ready state property holds the status of the XML HTTP request, which is not a valid status. Done, loading, processing, unsent. Let's see, valid XML status codes. XML HTTP request. Before the request completes, the value status 0. How much time do we have? 48 seconds, cool. So 0 is a good one. So it's either A, B, or C. Unsent to 0, open to 0, loading 200, but what about 2? Oh, there we go. Unsent, opened, loading, done. So processing is not a thing, because loading would be the same as processing, so that doesn't really make sense, I don't think. It would kind of be the same thing, but wait, processing's not on here, right? Process, okay, cool. So we're pretty confident it's C. We're gonna go with that. All right, you are working with an XML document that uses an XML schema. How can you extend the document with elements not specified by the schema? Let's try how to extend XML doc with elements not in schema. Boom. While remaining open and changing versions, I feel like we can find the answer in here. We have 54 seconds. All right, when it comes to extending existing XML schema, there are a few options using the base schema. Extension restriction, what are our answers here? Any, redefine, XS extension, specify the new element in the schema. Okay, XS extension is a thing, so I'm gonna go with it, probably that. That's what we're gonna go with if we can't find anything else. Any and redefined. Any is not in here, nor is redefined. It is right there, but it's not how they have it here. We're gonna go with this. All right, you want to convert a large XML file into CSV format. You did not create the XML file, so you're not familiar with all of the syntax. Can't you just look in the file to see its syntax though? What will help you get the best insight into the file contents? Send an Ajax request and then console log the response. I'm gonna go with Ajax, just cause. All right, so you are working with the following XML code snippet. Which XPath expression produces C class? So like cars, car, I guess that'd be // because well, maybe not, because none of the other answers have that as the first one. So I think I'm gonna rule out this one because it's not like the first three, it's not like A, B, or D, and the fact that it's got the 2 slashes there. I think they're trying to throw you off with that. And then I think it's either one of these two because they have the /car and these two start off with car. So I'm gonna go with one of these two. And then we need to get down to here. So we need to say price over 2000 and year over 2009. I think just price over 2000 would work, huh? Because, well, no, because that's actually, yeah, because it's greater than, it's not greater than or equal to. Oh, wait, yeah, it'd be this one. Actually, this one would probably generate it too, huh? Ah, dang it. Out of time. All right, the main ways to control the display of XML documents are with cat CSS and extensible styles language. What is the advantage of CSS over XSL? CSS is modern, what people use now, I guess. I don't know. With CSS, the same element can be processed multiple times. CSS allows you to reformat data into completely new structures. CSS is easier to learn, use, and maintain. CSS is a I'm in the video, right? I've been in the video this whole time, huh? Okay, cool. CSS is a complete programming language with a more powerful syntax. I don't know if I'd call CSS a programming language, huh? With CSS, I think it's A. I need a longer beard so I can like do this better. We're gonna go with A though, just because I'm being lazy and don't want to Google that one. An XHTML document type definition DTD describes the allowed syntax and grammar of XHTML markup, which is not one of the formal DTDs used in XHTML 1.0. What is a DTD? Specifies the syntax of the page. Okay, so let's do, we have 60 seconds. Let's do XHTML DTD 1.0. It tells me what DTD is right there. Why did I Google that? All right, let's just search these. So basic, strict, transitional, and frame set. Basic. So that's in there. I'm gonna assume that's it. Transitional is in there, so I'm gonna assume that's one. What were the other two? Strict and frames. Ah, no, they're all in there. Crap. Wait, strict. Ah, dang it. They're all on the page. 7 seconds. I'm gonna go with basic, because Microsoft Basic, you know, it's the first one that comes to my mind, so we're gonna go with that. The XSL with param element defines the value of a parameter to be passed into a template. It can be used within which elements? XSL with param. Is there a closing thing on that or no? No, there's not. Can be used within sell template and apply template. Boom, that one. All right, next, you are working with an XML document that uses an XML schema. How do you ensure that an attribute must be specified for its corresponding element? I'm pretty sure it's this, because I saw that when we were looking for the other answer. That wasn't a thing. This was though. So we're gonna go with that and hope that's it. All right, you were working with the following XML code snippet. What do you need to include in your XSLT code to display Mercedes, Cadillac, Ford? I'm gonna go with make, because the make has Cadillac, Ford, and Mercedes. So price doesn't have that. Car would, I'm assuming that would be everything in there. And then model would be the Escalade, Mustang, C-Class. I kind of think I understand how this works now after the last question, which is kind of disappointing. Wish I understood it on the first question, but I think I have a firm grasp of how XML works now. So view results, we passed. How do we do that? Oh, geez. All right, anyway, we're gonna add that to our profile because we are skilled in XML now. Let's see here. So what do I need to say? I do resume reviews. If you are an aspiring web developer or aspire to be in the tech industry, look in the description. My email's there. You can send me your resume. I do review videos every once in a while. If you want to come hang out in the Discord, talk tech, make tech friends across the world, Discord link is in the description as well. Anything else? If you want to get my resume, the one I used when I had no experience when I was applying for tech jobs, I had experience, but I had no technical experience. So if you want that resume template, look in the description. I'll have a way for you to get that. And I think that's about it. So hope you guys had a good weekend, and I will see you next time. Peace.
Round 1.